Oke, halo guys, berjumpa lagi dengan saya dan kali ini kita akan melanjutkan game horor kita yaitu Black Mirror ya. Nah, terakhir kan sampai di sini ya guys. Oke, mari kita lanjutkan. Terakhir di sini kan. Nah nih.
That is exquisite. Cecilia made this.
She made it, aye, for me. Girl must have cut her fingers 100 times doing it. On the thorns, ye ken.
You are unworthy of...
Get away from her, you coward!
Nah itu nanongol. Tuh, susah guys.
She scratched the word Baron into her arm. What a monster.
Cepat jalannya bro. Aduh.
Get lost!
You monster!
Who is that old woman? It takes courage to confront Edward like that.
Itu. Wah, akhirnya.
Who's it?
Oh. Suaranya agak sulit guys. Jadi timingnya harus tepat. Terus yang si siapa ini namanya usernya ini begitu kalau dapat udah mau dekat sama landingnya itu biasanya lama loh, responnya lama. Aduh, susah juga ya kalau pakai keyboard. Aduh. Nah, jadi kalau kayak tadi itu sudah mulai mendekati,
What just happened?
itu dia jalan udah mulai
I could
slow.
ask you the same thing. You started to talk
Enak
to yourself.
memang kalau pakai stick.
And then you were throwing your arms about like you were fighting
Itu
something. I
memang
couldn't see
mantap.
what. You started bawling and the lassie came in to see what was going on. She tried to settle you, but you just went for her.
I saw an old lady. She wore a long, flowing dress. Her voice was strong, determined.
Sounds like Rosemary. She was Lady Margaret's mother.
Oh.
Was Cecilia not able to have children? Did that anger Grandfather Edward?
Maybe you can see well enough too, son. Maybe you can. It wasn't her. It was her husband. He was the bother. Couldn't... you can?
I think so, yes.
Aye, well, Edward blamed Cecilia for it. For picking the wrong man for her mate.
Okay.
You'll be fine, laddie.
Okay, I'm fine. Okay. What is this?
The secateurs should be... Here they are. How could I know? This seems awfully accurate for a forgotten memory. The crack is right there. Edward was furious. Seems like him and great-grandmother Rose didn't see eye to eye.
Udah mau keluar. Ah, bisa
Trust your
keluar.
instincts, laddie.
David, are
Oh.
you all right?
I'm
alright.
fine, thank you. I think this place is starting to get to me.
Tadi berapa kali, guys?
I feel like the madness that runs through this family, through these walls, is starting to seep into me too.
Kalau
I can
pakai
help you.
PC,
But you
game
need to
PC
open
ada
up.
ininya, kursornya
You
ini.
need to start talking to me.
You would not believe me if I told you.
Ini game
Stubborn.
3 tahun lalu,
Just like
tapi
your father.
masih ini loh, patah-patah. Gerakannya
I think that
masih.
Edward may be responsible for the death of my Aunt Cecilia. Not directly. She drowned herself in the loch. I think that Edward drove her to it.
Older
Tapi kalau
families usually have a
pohon-pohonnya
skeleton or
sih
two in the
bagus.
cupboard.
Yes, but my family has a graveyard full.
Okay.
Whatever secret this family is hiding, it's costing lives. Cecilia, the maid, my father. God knows how many more over the years.
Oke. Udah. Tunggu. Dia mau ngomong mungkin.
Are you convinced yet?
We need more than a first name.
Hey. Wah, ngebugs loh. Gak bisa gerak, cup. Ya ampunilah, guys. Aku gak bisa gerak, cuy. Gak bisa gerak, cuy. Astaga. Ada bungnya, guys. Gak bisa gerak. Aduh. Udah, keluar.
I need to know if there's proof to what I saw. I need to know if there's proof to what I saw.
Oh, kesini dulu.
The secretary should be...
Ada bungnya loh tadi
The
di
crack
situ.
is right there. Edward was furious. Seems like him and great-grandmother Rose didn't see eye to eye.
Jadi jangan dulu ngomong ke dia, guys. Aku dapat bung loh tadi di sini.
Trust your instincts, laddie.
Ngobrol
David.
lagi.
Are you all right?
Yep.
I'm fine,
Alright.
thank you. I think this place is starting to get to me.
Ada bungnya di sini.
I feel like the madness that runs through this family, through these walls, is starting to seep into me too.
I can help you. But you need to open up. You need to start talking to me.
You would not believe me if I told you.
Stubborn. Just like your father.
I think that Edward may be responsible for the death of my Aunt Cecilia. Not directly. She drowned herself in the loch. I think that Edward drove her to it.
Older families usually have a skeleton or two in the cupboard.
Yes, but my family has a graveyard full.
Okay.
Whatever secret this family is hiding, it's costing lives. Cecilia, the maid, my father. God knows how many more over the years.
Jangan ngomong ke dia, guys. Ada bungnya. Aduh. Parah ini. Ini malam loh. Wah, ini malam begini. Oke. Oke, sip. Ini mobil lampu belakangnya kayak gini. Kesini kah? Wah, kita kesini guys. Woi, gelap bro. Sini. Gelap kan nih? Ayo. Guys, habis ini kita kemana? Sini. Dia mau kemana? Tunggu. Ini apa guys? Ntar lah. Kirain pintu. Oke. Wah, ini. Oh. What is this? Okay.
There's no doubt about his loyalty, nor with whom it lies. Nobody in this house is particularly chatty, not even when I have an actual question for them. If Eddie really gave her that pendant, he might be her killer, and I might not be losing my mind.
Belum ya? Belum guys. Belum ngomong. Ayo, kita jalan-jalan dulu. Ayo, sini, hei, sini. Kita ke dapur atau kemana ya? Sini. Yo. Whoa. What is this? Ntar.
The belongings of Eddie's mother.
Apa ini guys?
Recognize that?
The necklace. Is that?
A young Eddie and his mother Clara.
Military.
Thank you for your last letter. My heart soars with every word of yours I read. I touch the ink and imagine your fingers are just inches from mine, that we can almost touch, that I can almost feel the warmth of your skin once more. Young Edward grows more like his father each day. You'd be amazed how he shares your looks. I long for the day that this terrible war is ended and you return home to us, so we can be a family once more. I shall write to you again soon. Know that until then you are always in our hearts. Your loving wife, Clara.
The date. She was writing this when the death notice arrived. Oh, the poor woman.
I regret to inform you that your husband, Corporal Victor Mallory, number 874511, was killed in action with the enemy on the day of the 14th of September in Ypres. Your husband was involved in an advance against enemy lines. While he and his fellow soldiers fell, the action was successful, and you can take comfort in knowing his sacrifice saved many lives.
Okay.
It was not possible to get his remains away, and he was buried in a soldier's grave. Please accept the condolences of all the company. Yours, Captain Arthur Jones, 4th Army.
Army. Ini kayaknya udah kah? Udah guys. Hey,
See? The necklace was his mother's. He gave it to the maid. The maid.
You're right. We need to speak to him about this. But how could you know this? I can't help you if you don't tell me.
Oke.
Cousin Eddie might be a murderer. How I draw my conclusions can wait for now.
Udah. Kemana lagi? Kita balik lagi. Sini. Nggak ada apa-apa guys. Ayo. Sini. Hey. Wah, jalannya pelan bro. Pintunya mana? Oh, itu dia. Gue bingung guys. Pintunya ini membingungkan. Sini. Kita kembali ke sini. Kita ngomong ke dia. Kayaknya. Sini mungkin. Nah, ini udah bisa kan?
There's no doubt about his loyalty, nor with whom it lies. Eddie, I need to ask you about the maid.
Oke.
About Elsa.
You didn't know her.
I know that you and her were... That is to say, I know you had feelings for her.
What? That's poppycock. You're as deranged as your father was.
David, really? You go too far with this behavior.
The police will be here soon. Would you not prefer to clear this up before they get here in case they link Eddie with the crime?
Oke.
Now look here, young lady. How dare you speak?
That's enough. Eddie.
Dependent.
My little doe. Strange thing to call the help.
How? It was just harmless fun, that's all.
You gave her this. It was your mother's.
I did. It was.
Eddie!
I was just trying to cheer her up. She has nothing, and I had no need of it.
Oke.
You know she sends... You know she sent most of her money home to her grandmother.
Oke. Nah,
Her clothing was ripped, as if someone was trying to force themselves upon her.
I would never have hurt her.
You're a worthless liar. You think she thought being pressed against a dead animal was harmless fun?
How do you know? It's true. Elsa and I would never have laid a finger on her. We were in love. I helped her with everything, even with her chores. Rose and...
That's quite enough. Eddie, you are obviously upset. And you are not helping, David. Angus, will you please take the young master upstairs?
As you say, Mom.
Wah. Iya.
I think you have caused quite enough disruption here.
Aduh.
We shall settle this heritage dilemma first thing tomorrow.
I don't think so. I have more questions now than ever. About my father, the maid, this whole damn house.
Have a care, David.
Wow.
Need I remind you of your father's temper?
I would never.
Given the current mental state of Master Eddie, who should be a part of the heritage considerations, any discussion on the
Ini
topic would be futile
dokter
at this
siapa
point.
itu namanya?
Would you not
Lupa
agree?
kemarin.
Thank you, Leah. Maybe it's a good thing you're here after all.
Impudent brats!
What's going on?
Did you notice when Margaret got angry?
Oke.
When Eddie mentioned chores involving Rose. What does that mean?
It can only have something to do with Lady Rosemary and Aunt Cecilia, and whatever the maid was doing in the attic.
The attic?
I saw the maid coming down the stairs with a tray, but there's nothing up there but an empty room, or so I thought.
Interesting.
Udah.
What is it, David?
I have to see.
What?
David, wait!
Itu siapa ya? Ya, adik kecil itu. Dia kan ke kiri, guys.
You have to start confiding in me, David. What are you seeing?
I think I'm seeing ghosts. Ghosts of those who have died here. I see my father as a child. He's trying to communicate with me.
Perhaps you visited here as a child. Maybe you're remembering stories your father told you of this place when you were young.
You see? I said you wouldn't believe me. If I'm only remembering things, how would I have known where to find a pendant? How could I have known he tried to force himself on her? Unless you think I killed her.
I don't think you killed anyone, David. And you're right. I can't explain it.
So?
So, we focus on the facts as we know them.
Go on.
You saw the maid's body. Her neck was broken. That was the work of a human, not a ghost, yes?
I suppose so, yes.
Lady Margaret knows more than she's saying, that's for sure.
Godspeed getting anything out of that old hag.
No, I know. But Eddie might be an easier option.
Yes, we need to find him. And make sure Margaret isn't there to interrupt.
I believe she's already gone to bed, but I'll check. You go find Eddie.
Wah, dia udah pergi, guys. Aku sendiri doang. Udahlah, save. Oke, guys, kayaknya sampai di sini dulu. Si adik kecil itu kan dia naik ke atas loh, guys. Dia naik ke arah sana loh. Oke, kita akan ketemu besok lagi. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.